From Broadway musicals to Las Vegas shows, gaming and Super Bowl, Hollywood to social media, our society has become hyper alert to over the top entertainment. And all the while, we're becoming insensitive to the moral changes around us. The days of sitting in the living room as a family and listening to the radio are long gone. Family matinees are, what, $100 for an outing for a family of four to go out and see a movie? It's easier to stay home and tune into a wall-size television. But if somebody goes out, then the expectation is it's got to be big. It's got to be over the top. Concerts and musicals are big, epic, and costly to produce. So Help is creating a musical that is equally big and epic. We want to match the quality of what people see every single day when they turn on their television. The thing that's unique about Help is that we're mobile. We actually go out into a community and we actually make our presentation of our production in neighborhood parks. So we're the circus coming to town, but we're not a circus. We're a very organized and professional outfit that brings a quality entertainment with a moral gospel message, and it's huge. It's expensive, but it's fantastic. So in the final scene, when she comes out of the shadow box,
Okay.
shadow box is in the background. I want her in the center stage up front, and she'll have a Black Tracks monitor on for the spot.
Okay.
And I want the whole scene washed.
Now, are the windows at the top of the walls, are those see-through windows?
And I hadn't planned for them to be. Why?
Because if they were see-through, you could actually shine lights on them through down to the stage to wash the stage.
Oh, and so we'll do
That
our
looked
wash.
pretty good.
We'll do our watch that way.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
that would be kind of epic.
Hope is a love story, and it's the story of a magician and his fiance, and he's wooing her by showing her his workshop and all the illusions he's creating, and that he's creating for a big production that's coming up. But as he's doing this, then a conjurer of tricks comes into play, and he starts to woo the fiance to him by showing her bigger and better illusions, and she's drawn to him because the deception is he's the enemy, and so the deception is that he's better, and what he does is more amazing. And so then there's ultimately a battle between the magician and the conjurer, and just for the love of the fiance.
How many mirrors do we actually have then?
5 mirrors,
And they're how tall?
15 feet tall.
Okay, so they're to scale. They're to scale. The walls are 30 feet. When the mirrors retract, then we would just have the doors come back and close. The opening scene takes place before time. It's a battle of good and evil. Lucifer is cast out of heaven, and the battle begins. The archangel and Satan battle through time, and it's depicted through a time warp sequence, which is then projected onto the stage. When the lights come up, we reveal that though the setting is different, the space is not. What is now a warehouse or a magician's warehouse workshop is where the battle was fought once before and will be again between the magician, the conjurer, and the fiancé, as the three leave the warehouse behind and then they travel through time once again into a contemporary and very glitzy future.
So when the angel falls from the catwalk, it needs to be big and loud and scary, and it needs to scare the hell out of the audience. And it can't be cheesy. This is cheesy, but yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
What are your ideas on that?
Well, I think, like I said, it can't be cheesy. So he needs to have. He can't be an angel like in a white robe or something. He needs to have even huge metallic wings. I think that even move, and a vest. Like I don't know.
When he hits the stage, it has to rumble. The
Yeah.
stage has to shake, and
Yeah.
when he moves his wings, it has to. The audience, the first 6 or 8 rows, have got to feel the wind from
Yeah.
his wings.
So the production includes some over-the-top illusions that have actually never before been seen. We have a version of Houdini's water torture cell, but with a twist that's never been done before. We have an illusion from a creator in Canada that's been done a few times, but really limited. And then some of our own design that we've come up with, our creative team has come up with, and so we're working through all these, building these ourselves, and they're over the top, amazing. Our staff will undergo an intensive training. You can call it basic training, if you will. It'll be like a Las Vegas style show. They'll be going from sunup till sundown, learning things. We have a group of professionals in Australia that'll be teaching us aerial acrobatics. We'll be doing choreography, dance choreography, acting techniques. We want to teach our staff and make them the best that they can be, so that we have the highest level of professionalism, something that you would see in Las Vegas.
Help is unique when it comes into your town. Here's basically how it works. We roll into town with a bus full of people, all our cast members, and all our production supplies. We set up our circus tent in a neighborhood park or in a stadium, and then our crew will spend the rest of the week dispersing into the community. We work with city councils, with shires, with nonprofit organizations, and we volunteer. So in a day, we have 30 volunteers that will spend 4 hours working. That's 120 hours a day of free labor to a community for a service project or whatever it is that community might be trying to work on or build. No one, cast or staff, are paid. They actually pay to join, help, and be a part of our tour. We take what they know and we take their professionalism and we put it into our production. So what we're looking for is we're looking for supporters and we're looking for sponsors who believe in the vision, who believe in raising up people who have dreams and who have goals and aspirations, and then taking those and bringing a story of hope and a story of morals throughout the world. And we plan to tour Australia, the United States, and Canada and tell this story. And again, it's a story of hope. Help is a story of hope.